Hi, this is Nick with Pure Kitchen Catering, and today we are making a broth out of beef trimmings. So I just used a bunch of very nice hanger steak, and it's got this sort of sinewy part that separates the two pieces of hanger. There's a lot of good meat on here, but it's kind of hard to get to, and we just want to use the whole thing and make a delicious broth. Got a hot pan here, very small amount of olive oil, just because we need to brown the meat, but we don't want to have a bunch of excess fat in here. I'm going to take a couple of pieces, season it with salt and pepper. And not only does it, when you salt and pepper, obviously flavors it, but it also draws out moisture to help get a better caramelization. And when you're searing, trimming like this, it's all about the caramelization, and you really want to use that burnt to the pan part, also known as the fond, to really get as much flavor as possible. So we are browning our beef scraps, and we've also got a couple other kitchen ingredients to fill out the sauce here. So of course, mushrooms is wonderful, and that is going to help us. So we're using these button mushroom stems, as well as some onions, and some dried porcini powder. This is really gonna kick up that umami flavor. And then once we get everything nice and kind of browned and starting to like almost on the verge of burnt, we're going to deglaze with a little bit of red wine. So now that we've got everything nice and toasted and browned and beautifully caramelized and sort of stuck to the pan, we take our good red wine and we deglaze. And this wine is going to get all those bits up off the pan and really sort of release that meaty flavor, you know, the mushrooms and the caramelized onions and caramelized beef. And now that we've got our wine in here, we're going to cook the wine down and add some aromatics. All right, our wine has cooked out completely, and I've added 2 quarts of water, and now I'm adding some aromatic herbs. We have parsley and thyme. Whatever herbs you like work wonderfully. We're now slowly reducing our water. We don't want to just rapid boil. It's not just about reduction, it's more importantly about extraction. So we're trying to draw all that flavor out of the meat, out of the mushrooms, the aromatic herbs, and slowly cook it down and then strain it out to create our beef broth. After we've cooked down, we get a nice browned caramelized beef stock. And from this point, we can use it as a soup base, we can use it to braise tougher cuts of meat, or make a sauce of any kind. So this is utilizing beef scraps to make a sauce with Nick at Pure Kitchen Catering.